something very special in his sack for you two.
Right, you slag. All right. Fucking hell. Oh, I better do a job. Yeah, that's you, mate. Good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day you're fucking doing this gimmick. We're doing rum. Cheers. I am Rob Campbell.
I am a bastard, Craig Challoner.
That is the most accurate statement I might have heard this evening.
No, it goes without saying, yeah.
Yeah, that is very true. Top of the gimmicks.
Yeah, we are here for a bit of top of the gimmicks.
We are. I weren't going to wear them. They're bent. I know what boys like.
All right, Chris. Although his name wasn't Chris. But before we get fucking started on that shit, shout out to New Gimmicks. Check this out. Look at the sexy ass pink on this. Shout out to my boy Ant over at DNA Prints because you're a legend. So thank you very much, sir. People, they are available. Beautiful pink. Beautiful. So, why are we here, Robert? We are here for a top five.
Oh, yeah. Notes.
Top five. This week, we are doing top five matches. And what's even weirder about this? Top five. Don't look at me. Don't look. This is a. Oh, also, look. We're still together.
We're still together. Spoiler alert, this might be a regular thing.
This may be a thing now.
Might be a regular thing. Look at that hair.
It's beautiful.
That's good, that.
It's a good little flick you got going on. Mine's gone quite flat. I'm okay.
Shout out to Claire at Men's Barbers on College Road in Birmingham. What a legend.
Shout out to Marie for just shaving the line back in the head.
Nice.
Well done. Yeah, so top five matches
of all time
is the gimmick this week. And I've got a little announcement for everybody. I ripped mine down in 10 minutes.
And we all know if you watch this episode of Top of the King Gimmicks on multiple occasions, that is not a thing that this man can cope very well with.
No.
He has to write about 100 down first and foremost. Then he narrows them down to like 62. Sometimes 69. It depends how he's feeling. Depends if there's a WCW pay-per-view on or not, basically.
And the day of the week.
Exactly. Then he narrows it down to 5 with 20,000 honourable mentions.
Yeah, that sounds about fair too. Yeah, that's about fair. Okay. I think I wrote down about 50 matches.
Wow.
And went, this is my 5. Now, before I even open this back up, I'm already thinking 2 of them shouldn't be there, and I'll probably swap them out, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with what I've gone with.
Okay.
I'm a little bit heavy with a wrestler.
Mm.
And that's one of the reasons I wanted to take one match out. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it where it is.
And I said the same, right? I said I'm conscious about how heavy I am with a certain 2 wrestlers, probably.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I wanted to just change it up a bit and then give some honourable mentions.
My honourable mentions list it's a bit big.
That's what she said.
That is what she said, and there definitely could be more on there. But let's just get into this shit.
Let's do it. Also, what's your top 5 matches of all time?
Yeah, let us know. You never do.
Never.
Pack a bastards.
It's like we're talking to a camera just for fucking bands, like.
We're doing this just for ourselves.
Literally.
And Captain.
Yeah, and Captain.
Who has no concept of wrestling.
Also, yeah, but he has concept of us, and he loves Black Country Championship Wrestling.
So he should.
With a passion.
Yeah. February.
Yeah. 10th.
That's it. I was going to say 2nd. Don't turn up on the February 2nd.
No, don't do that.
Turn up on the 10th. Allen Sports Bar in Tipton.
Tipton.
So, number 5. I'm going to start us off with number 5.
Okay.
And I'm going to say my number 5 is Royal Rumble 2000.
Like the entire
Triple H versus Cactus Jack.
That's better.
I love that match.
Yeah,
fucking love that match. And everything after this is wrestling based, pretty much. This was fucking amazing. This told a story. This beat the fuck out of everybody. Like, it even hurt you sitting at home watching it.
Yeah, it did.
But as far as like street fights go, no holds barred, no DQs, whatever you want to call them, this is up there with the best.
Yeah,
without doubt.
It is.
It's just a quality storytelling, and it's not just violence for the sake of violence.
No,
so
really not.
Absolutely loved it.
It's a good shout. I'm gonna go in a similar vein and also give an honourable mention, as you said. The rest of your matches are wrestling matches.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give an honourable mention to TLC 2 at WrestleMania 17.
Good shout.
And I'm going to throw in my gimmick match, I suppose. Or is it one of my gimmick matches?
Ooh.
We're gonna find out. I'm going to go with the first ever. What are you thinking?
First ever. As a gimmick, first ever. Hell in a Cell.
Okay. It's an honourable mention.
Ooh.
I'm going with the first ever Elimination Chamber.
Oh, good shout.
Great shout.
I'm going to take that off my honourables right now.
6 of the best. Yeah. Shawn Michaels, hot as fuck on a return at Madison Square Garden. Triple H, absolute beast of a performance. 45, 50 minutes fucking breathing out of his cock.
Yep.
Basically. And he still got through everything. And MSG lost their shit when the Heartbreak Kid won the World Heavyweight title.
Fucking quality.
Magical.
Absolute quality.
And that's number 5.
Also, I should say, on about the Elimination Chamber, at some point there will be a top 5 Elimination Chamber.
Oh, yeah, there will. And
so, spoiler alert. I think we know what the top one is. So, what's your number 4?
Okay, let's refer to the list and go with something.
Rob's
different.
got a list. He's actually had to write a list this time,
Okay.
people. Not just remember it.
I am going to go with. You see, I've just wrote them down, like in no particular order. So now I'm just figuring out the order. Okay, yeah.
Also, as you may notice, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a backdrop.
We don't. No green screen.
It's Christmas, boys and girls.
To be fair, like, and this is the only reason I took it off because I was expecting to come downstairs and see the green screen, and I was wearing a green Die Hard jumper today.
It was.
And it says "Welcome to the party, pal." However, I changed it for a dead good, sick jacket.
It is dead nice, and it also fits with my sofa.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's all blended. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm going to Brett and Sean in the Ironman match for number 4.
Dead good.
It's in there.
Dead good.
It's happening.
It's in my honourable.
60 minutes of beautiful wrestling.
Yeah.
The only downside to it is Brett forgets to sell his arm after 20 minutes. But I can forgive that for the whole entire story and effort that these two men put in, and also extra time, baby.
Mate, Gorilla fucking me over with their extra time. I didn't hate it.
Never did I.
But I kind of did at the same time. I was like, don't do this. Don't do this. This is Brett's moment. But it was fucking great.
That's why Vader beat him up, I reckon.
Great. Deserving. Deserving. Great number 4. I enjoy that. My number 4 involves one of those men at SummerSlam in 1992. British Bulldog, Bret Hart. It had to go in there. This is the one I nearly took out. But fucking hell, this match. But we talked before about the SummerSlam moments and this is a standout for me. And
honourable mention for me, this one.
Start to think, I fucking like just gets you emotional. It's a beautiful match, and knowing what we know about David,
all the cocaine,
and Brett, just it's beautiful. Start to finish, beauty.
Brett just carried him through. Just follow me, David. Just follow me.
Yeah, you know what though? He did that, but you wouldn't know if you didn't know.
No,
if you didn't know that.
Not all.
You can watch that match. You wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, watching that as for the first time as a 20-year-old cokehead or whatever you are. You go, oh, Davey's not on drugs.
Exactly.
And then after they go, oh, Davey's fucked off his tray. And you'd be like, easy.
Fair play to the guy.
Absolutely. What a beast.
Fair play, got all the way through that.
He survived the golf course, so did I? Rest in peace, Davey.
Rest
Rest in peace.
The end is nigh. And all that gimmick.
Number 3 then?
My number 3 again involves.
Does he?
That man.
How does he?
In the pink and black.
These colours.
In these colours right here. Not like reversing a horse or anything, but yeah. So the pink and black twice.
In portrait.
Actually, twice, and yeah, it's always in portrait. Pink and black, both sides of the ring at WrestleMania 10.
Nice. Yes.
Brett and Owen is one of the greatest technical matches ever.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck me, what an opener to a WrestleMania. Also, that made the top 5 opening matches easily. But it's just amazing, and the finish was fucking perfect. It's just amazing. If you haven't watched it,
check it out.
And you're watching this, and you're a wrestling fan, you're letting everyone down.
You are letting everyone down.
Definitely.
It's like a show at Bilson Labour Club.
No one wants to see that.
So, my number 3. What do I go with? Okay.
Difficult decision.
It is, because like the 3 matches that I've got left to to do are epic, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But at the same time, are they epic to everybody or are they just epic to me?
No, there should be a epic to everybody.
Yeah,
'cause
only time will
we're
tell.
not wrong.
That is correct. I am going to go with a match that took place at No Way Out 2001. Okay. How random's that sentence for a start?
You know, it's No Way Out.
2001. They're random.
Random it is.
Okay. And I'm going to go for one of the main events on that card. And it was a 3 stages of hell match between, again, Triple H and one man called Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It's in my honourables.
It's a great match. Wrestling match. No DQ, all of the gimmicks, and steel cage.
It was epic, mate. That it's quality. That's another one of the matches that you got to go back for the story of it as well.
Yeah.
I beat a dead horse with the story of matches, but you got to tell a story.
Yeah.
And fuck, that was quality.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone saw the outcome going the way they did.
No.
To be fair, and it was dead good. And no spoilers, because don't need to miss it.
Yeah.
But it was a little while ago.
It was. It's a few years back now.
It's a couple of years ago. That was. 25 years ago was Hogan Macho Man.
So we keep telling ourselves, right?
Fucking wish. But it was a great era.
It was fantastic.
Dead good choice.
I think I don't have any other gimmick matches in my thing now. So yeah, pretty much everyone that I've give has had a gimmick attached to it.
Yep.
Iron Man, Elimination Chamber, 3 stages of hell. The other 2 matches, not so many gimmicks.
Okay. So we're going for the final 2. What's number 2?
Did you say number 3?
Did I say number 3?
I'm sure you did.
I'm sure. Yeah, mine was Mania 10, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Bret Hart.
Yeah, good match.
Do you have Bret Hart in any of other your matches?
A little bit.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I don't.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm torn here now between these next 2, but I am going to go with it because this is the obvious number 1, I feel.
Okay.
To the world, right? Because they're going to go WrestleMania 25, right? Yeah. And they're not going to go with the main event. They're not going to go with Mickey Rourke and Chris Jericho. They're not going to go with that. Yeah.
It was a great match.
It was fantastic, but they're not going to go with that. They're going to go with a mid-card match between the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker for very obvious reasons. It was an amazing match.
Yeah.
Probably the best in both men's careers, arguably. Shawn could have a much better argument to say, I had this match. Taker, not so much because he got
stand down
lumbered.
Yeah,
he got lumbered. Shawn Michaels is going to take WrestleMania 25. I'm going to put it at number 2.
I don't think that's a bad shout. My number 2 is Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, career versus streak.
Nice. That's brilliant. That is fantastic.
I did have it as the first match, but as I thought about it more, I was like, that little twist at the end just pushed it over the edge.
Absolutely.
And fucking
cried, I did.
Yeah, had to. I cried more at that than I did when Shawn told Flair he loved him and he was sorry.
Oh yeah, 100%. I didn't want to believe that my hero, Shawn Michaels, was retiring. Yeah. And the fact that Bret the Hitman Hart wrestled on that card too, if you can call it that, against Vince McMahon.
It was there.
Right, it was on the card at WrestleMania. The fact that them two shared a card together one last time is fucking mad. Why did Jack Swagger win Money in the Bank?
I don't know, but I was goosing until the point you said Jack Swagger and Money in the Bank.
Well, so, do something.
Right, so my number 1, spoiler alert, does involve more pink and black.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to fuck about it. WrestleMania 13.
Nice.
Bret Austin.
Yeah.
For me, it's the greatest match ever done, ever put together, start to finish.
Yeah.
The greatest story in wrestling.
Yeah.
Within a match. It was fucking beautiful.
Okay. That's good. I love that. I love everything about it. It's in my honourable mentions.
Yeah.
It didn't make it for me.
I was quite surprised as you was going through it. I expected it in there, but
You should have expected it in there, and quite rightly, it's on my honourable mentions list, as is the Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat,
that has to be on mentions.
as is Triple H versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28.
Yeah.
In the Hell in a Cell, Brett versus Austin, and this one, and this is the card that dragged me into wrestling.
Ooh.
And I'm going to pick a match from that card that has basically gone, I love wrestling, carry on watching it. And that's why it's my top match, because I can always go back to that card and relive childhood and think about, wrestling in general. And it always hooks me back in. And so the honourable mention goes to Brett versus Piper for the IC title.
So should.
And the number one match for me on this list is for the WWF Championship between, the Macho Man Randy Savage and
Nice.
the real world champion, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, because he just had to fit somewhere on my list, right, Greg?
To be honest, as soon as he wasn't in the first four, I was like, oh, he's going to put Flair retirement match in at the top, and then you didn't.
Well, you didn't.
So
I didn't.
I'm not mad at
I
it.
had to have a bit of Savage as well.
You got it to be nothing wrong with a bit of Savage. Everyone loves a bit of Savage.
The reason number one rap album speaks for itself. It was all about the storyline to do with Elizabeth. Flair was saying all of the shit about her, and Savage weren't having none of it. And that gold fucking gear that he wore was just epic.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I'd wear that on a standard night.
Yeah, me too.
Especially if I was going for an Indian.
Oh, I love a good Indian.
So Savage
In
mix.
fact, I might have one tonight.
You reckon?
Probably for the 7th night in a row.
You should. I think you should. You've earned it.
I agree.
I feel like you've earned
I
it.
agree. The things I do.
I'm going to just run through my honourables dead quick.
Okay.
I'm going to take off those couples we just done.
I'm just going to take a nap while you do that.
Obviously, we just done fucking Savage Steamboat. Has to get fucking.
I'm just going to eat Indian while you do that.
You could, to be fair. Give it a poke for me. TLC 1 gets an honourable.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's the first TLC. It was fucking quality. Absolutely loved it.
Retro and Iron Man 2000.
We talked about it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cena Edge TLC.
Nice.
In 06.
We talked about this earlier, yeah. We understand why, don't we?
It's amazing. Mind Games. Michael's Mankind.
Yeah. Beautiful match.
Fucking
just wish the finish was better. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But this is what they did back in '96 in your houses. They did shitty finishes to set up a big 4 pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's just the way it was, unfortunately. Sean Triple H, SummerSlam 2002.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Unsanctioned.
Austin Rock, Mania 14.
Ooh, 15.
15, sorry.
All right, take out, mate.
Not 14.
No worries.
15.
Testing Rayman is available.
Yeah, see. We will be doing that later.
Doesn't
involve them too. Take a Mick, Hell in a Cell, 98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, the match itself, like, you can pick it apart, but the spectacle deserves to be on any list.
It has to get a mention. It has to get a mention. Here's one that might sound a bit out but Brian Ziegler at Bragging Rights 2010.
I love that you've put a dead random one in there.
It's fucking pure wrestling.
If we're talking about the modern era, we might say the War Games at Survivor Series could make the list. We might say Sheamus versus Gunther at Clash at the Castle.
Yes.
There are quality matches, especially nowadays, more so than ever before.
Yeah.
But the matches that we've chosen are historic,
iconical,
long-lasting.
Yeah.
You can go back and watch, and you can put it in today's card, right? And it will fucking hold up.
Yeah. On about that, like matches like that. One that hasn't actually on my list, but just randomly popped into my head. DIY versus fucking what were they called when? When they was in
FTR.
FTR. That was it. Couldn't think of the fucking.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're called now, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't think of the fucking names at all. Wilder and fucking him. Cash
Wilder.
Cash Wilder and something else. Anyway, they are good. And even though we are forgetting names right now, they are fucking quality.
And not one person mentioned CM Punk.
No, he didn't make any on my list either. No. Nearly did. Cena Punk.
Money in the Bank.
Yeah, nearly made my list, but
the atmosphere was dead good.
Yeah. So Sean Flair Mania.
Beautiful.
We've talked about that obviously. Brett Perfect SummerSlam.
Yeah.
There's another start to finish match. And then here's one which I'm throwing out there: Armageddon 2006.
Okay.
The Hardys versus London and Kendrick versus Eminem versus Regal and Dave Taylor.
Is that a dirty fucking ladder spot?
Oh my god, yeah, fucking his face.
Poor Joey Mercury
explodes. But that is an underrated match. I randomly watched that last week. I think it was a week before.
Yeah,
it's so fucking good. Regal and Dave Taylor. Neither one of them want to use the ladder.
What's the name?
No, nothing to do with climbing up that ladder.
Wrestlers either.
They beat the fuck out of people and they wrestle, and everyone else does the spots around them. And it's story. It is a perfect storyteller. Dead good.
Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 21.
Yes.
Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho in the ladder match, No Mercy 2008.
Pretty much most of Shawn Michaels versus Jericho.
Eddie Guerrero in practically.
Eddie Ray, Halloween Havoc.
You know what I'm saying?
Rey Mysterio, Dean Malenko, Halloween Havoc.
Yeah. We could go on and on and on, as you could see, but they're Craig's honourable mentions, and I've jumped a few more in there.
Yeah, because we will carry on all night with this, and we're limited.
We are limited. Don, stop cutting chicken and come back to us. At
least he's cut something different the other day.
What we got next week? Insert here.
There'll be a video.
Also wrestling. I'm Rob Campbell.
I am your bastard, Craig Challoner.
Until next time.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.